Alright, this is a plot twist reading for Virgo. Your plot twist is somebody helps you and then tells you too much information. Let's find out what this is about. Alright, we have that. Somehow I feel like this is like a fake prophecy reader. They do what I do, but they do it on the fake deal. There's a lot of these readers that I don't trust what they say. They like feel some type of way about certain issues, which is fine. But like with prophecies and things, you kind of need to know what you're talking about or had experience in it to begin with. I stay away from love readings because somebody's love experience could be very different from what mine is. It's a hard thing. So let's see. See what these people are telling you. Alright, so these cards are just the mood and maybe some information in here about what's being talked about. We have fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. We have a marriage here. We have a well. We have family wishes coming true. We have a dragon, beware of self-delusion. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. We have a fly, a period of ill health and depression. We have a fair man, dealings or a relationship with a man that's blonde or gray white hair. We have February. We have a bell, there's an announcement. We have a teapot. We have deep friendship with somebody of same sex. We have a tulip, great passion. We have a heart. We have love, deep affection and caring. We have a quill. We have get back to basics. We have dogs. Getting together with friends. Okay, so let's see what somebody tells you too much about. Okay. So we have beware of the world of illusion. There's darkness and passion and desire here. So somebody is trying to get you into their delusions, like they're the number one. Okay, that's a little bit delusional because, like, listen, if you can accept somebody for who they are, that's your deal. If somebody's trying to play like they're somebody else or they're trying to act like somebody else, I wouldn't trust that person. Because you got to be authentic no matter what you're going through in your life. There's a point of authenticity that you have like weird quirks or like you grew up somewhere that had like certain things, and like how you make food is a quirk too. Like if you want to make food all the time, that is a quirk. With me, I like baking things, but I don't like baking it for people because then they want me to do that all the time. I don't want anybody like hassling me all the time for food and baked goods. So we have creativity blocked. We have destructive. We have love and hate relationships. So you could be in a relationship where they love an asset of yours, but they don't like you as a person. That could be the fucking scoop. Okay. And then they're just here like trying to isolate you from other people, which could be a bad idea. I don't do that in relationships because people like have like longevity relationships with their friends and family members, which they should always feel like they have support in their relationships and stuff from their family members and friends. I don't want them to like choose between me or somebody else. Like choose your life, and then we're all there to support you, that type of thing. We have patience, harmony, steady relationships, long-term relationships, trust, and faithfulness. We have fake smiles, though. Like I said, there's some weird shit going down. So let's get to the next area of this. We have changing relationships. We have losing the spark, resolution, glitches, resolving arguments, flexibility, and always partying. So partying could be an issue. Either you like to celebrate or you just party because there's nothing else to do, and it's exciting in the moment. But like, I can't party all the time. I'm not a party person. I like doing things that test my mind, and I get excited about that once I kind of get it. You know, like I'm building models. I build these things. These things are the hardest things to do. These Melberry Street things. I'm building a coffee house now, but like, I do that once I'm done with it, and I've done all the pieces, or at least tried. The wire chairs are an issue, but yeah, I always try things. I try things that I like to do, and if I happen to do them well, I like doing that. I like learning new things. I've been doing like, I do Gundams. I have a lot of Gundams in my house. I like putting the pieces together and cutting off the parts and like making the final thing too. But I like doing models. I don't like being around people that often because it makes me crazy. Because you're dealing with too much energy. With me, I'm an empath, and too much energy means that I get overloaded and then I'm out for like a couple days. I can't deal with people for too long. Okay, but like other people that like to party, you know, you get out of energy not by alcohol or anything or emotion. You get exhausted by like a lot of people, like a lot of energies conflicting for our space. So anyway, we have happiness, acceptance, a developing relationship, love, trust, self-expression, and happy relationship, a deepening romance. Um, Progressing heartbreak. So you might want to talk about that. And we have a warning against compliancy, no satisfaction, stand your ground. So if you feel like you want to compromise, that's fine. Some people don't like compromising because it means that you're delaying the inevitable. It's like an ultimatum in a different package. But compliancy is kind of like you're going with whatever the other person says in order to keep the peace. Which, if the peace was being kept in the first place, like, you wouldn't have to compromise or have an ultimatum. People that get ultimatums, you should have left that relationship a long time ago. Because that means that you are subjecting yourself to basic slavery of your environment or the person you're with. So just be aware that your emotions are not your own at that point in time. So you have to stand true to yourself, all right? If it doesn't feel right, just leave. There's no reason to stay in a relationship for long periods of time that don't feel right to you. All right, we have balancing a situation with the skill of an angel. You have a lot of inner harmony and musical fairies around you. And you also have angels around you too. Okay, so they might be warning you. They're like, bitch, move, or motherfucker, move. Fairies are evil, okay? Those little fairy things that you see, these like gnome things and those little like fairy. That's what we accept them to be, but they're angry spirits that want you to do stuff when they feel it necessary because they feel the environment. If it's not good, it's not good. So if they want you to move, move. So feeling good and bad as part of a healing process. So you might be healing from heartbreak or a relationship breakup. It might be hard. It always is. And you're not the only one that goes through that all the time. So you're going to go through a heartbreak situation. You're going to go through a situation where you feel you're not good enough. You are plenty good enough. You're just in the wrong situation, okay? You have to rebuild yourself as you were, okay? You are your own person. You are a valuable part of life, okay? You might have little quirks about you. You might like making food. You might like making bracelets. I don't know. But you are a valuable person, okay? And just because somebody else doesn't like you doesn't mean like the rest of the people don't like you. You know, you have friends, you have family, you have people around you that are part of your support team that like you for you. You don't have to play the fool with them. You can be authentic. People that want you to change or suit a particular mold are not your friends. Um, and they're not part of your squad, and they're not part of people that are going to help you. Okay? You have to fit somebody else's idea for you, then it's not going to work. If you want to wear flamingo slippers with a suit, by all means go ahead. If you want to be crazy, then go ahead. I've dated plenty of men that don't know how to dress, but at the same time, they were 100% themselves. I never changed them. I wanted them to understand that it might be a little weird to other people. They wear certain things with certain things. But if they feel okay with that and they're 100% themselves, then that is fine with me. Okay? But yeah, a little pep talks never hurt anybody. And believe you me, I accept people for who they are. But I just want to make sure that they understand that. You know, if it's a black tie for her, it might be a little bit off to wear like flamingo slippers with a suit. But if they're comfortable in it or they have, that swag, then they could go for it. But you should always accept people for who they are, because if other people do that, then that's okay too. You and it might be the talk of the party. You never know. Some people like the swag. Um, so anyway, I will see you in the next reading. And take care of yourself, take care of everyone, and be authentically yourself. I feel like you haven't been yourself for a long time. I would get back into that and just find out what makes you happy. Life's too short to be unhappy or just go for the okie doke of somebody else's vision. The people that are plain and la di da, they never get to the symphony orchestra on time. Let's put it to you that way. Anyway, just be yourself, alright? Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye.